Oh well, hello Virgo, how you doing? I hope you are really well. My name is Diane and we're going to do a general reading for May to see what comes out. You are very welcome here. Thank you very much for taking the time to check out the reading. I appreciate it so much. I really do. And if you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I would appreciate that a lot too, Virgo. I also have a new channel out called How to Train Your Caterpillar, which is a spiritual life coaching channel. If you feel like checking that out, I would appreciate that very much. The link will be in the description box. You know, every time I do a Virgo reading, I end up cleaning the house for an hour before I do it. Every time. Like, your energy is just so lovely. I love having a nice clean house. I mean, it's always pretty clean, but like I always, you know, every single time. Alright. Taurus had this. You have the turtle, be joyful and trusting. So you're coming into a time here, maybe you haven't had a lot of reason to trust people, Virgo, or maybe you're kind of coming out of a state of like a lack of trust with people, but you're coming into a period of joy. And there's someone coming, or there's like a new people coming that you're going to be able to trust. What else for Virgo, please? What else for Virgo, please? Anything from this deck for Virgo? Yeah, very slow. Right. Oh, you have released your guilt and you have don't doubt your worth. I'm just going to take those two. So this is a number 3, 21, which is a 3. So there's like a lot of growth going on here for you. I don't know what you're feeling guilty about, Virgo. You have Clover, release your guilt. And you have the Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth, which is a number 2. And you have I am always enough in the frame. See? You're feeling guilty about something, and it seems to be tied into your self-worth. So I don't know if there's someone or many people in your life who are making you feel guilty about not doing enough. You are enough. You shouldn't have to constantly be doing things for other people to get their validation. That's not love. That's not friendship. That's not devotion. I don't know what this is. I feel it's just a general feeling of guilt is what I want to say. This is actually quite similar to a message that came up in Leo's reading. You may have Leo in your chart, or you might be dealing with a Leo, or someone that's got like a Leo rising or something. You might want to watch the Leo reading if you have Leo in your chart. But yeah, it's enough. Enough of the feeling guilty, Virgo. And it's time for you to start seeing your own worth. You do not need other people's validation. Like, you do not need to constantly be doing things for other people and sacrificing yourself just to get some just to get some love from people. That's not how love works. You know, it's not like an exchange. It's not like a tit for tat thing. They should just love you regardless. Let me see what else comes out here. You know what though? Guilt, if you are feeling really guilty, I'm going to leave a sacral chakra meditation in the description box you can do if you want to. One of them is an overnight meditation, so it takes literally no time out of your day. That's why I use it a lot. You know, no extra effort at all. But if you're feeling a lot of guilt, if you're generally kind of a guilty person, your sacral chakra, you'll have problems with your sacral chakra, which is tapping into your emotions, being creative, spoiling yourself, taking time out for yourself to do things that you want to do. Joy, the sacral chakra is associated with joy. Like, if you're unable to find joy kind of in your day-to-day life, you might want to work on your sacral chakra. What else for Virgo, please? There's someone coming into your life that you can trust. That's what they want you to know. Okay, you have you have the Six of Pentacles with the High Priestess, and you have the Justice card. Detach. There is yeah, I want to say for a lot of you, you have a love coming in here with this giving and receiving, or it could be a friend, or it could be a business partner, Virgo. It doesn't have to be love. I mean, it will be love, but it doesn't have to be a romantic partner is what I'm trying to say. Everything is love, but you know, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner, but they could be a Pisces. Listen to what your intuition is telling you, because I know that you're a very logical sign. I am a Gemini. We're both ruled by Mercury. We're very logical, but listen to what your intuition is telling you, because your intuition is like really, really on point at the moment. You have a very, very balanced connection coming in here. It could be a pay rise. It could be a promotion as well. That could be a separate thing. We'll see if that comes out later, but it's time for you to receive. Like, rather than just being the giving person, the giving one all the time, it's time for you to receive. You may be dealing with someone who's kind of, they're very intuitive themselves. Like I said, it could be a friend or a business partner coming in here, but this person wants to give to you in some way. And it's going to be very, very balanced. Like a lot of equal give and take here, and I feel like that's very different than what you're used to. And you have the Justice card here, detach. So there's something that you have to detach from here. You actually have to detach from the old notions of yourself. With the number 11 here, this means it's something divine, like the path that you're on, and she has the dove here too. What's happening for you now, the places that you're going, is divine. Like you've been divinely guided there. You may be kind of sad that you're having to detach from a certain situation or a certain person, or you may be sad that you're having to detach from an old version of yourself, because this is the thing. If all you've ever known is feeling guilty and like feeling like you have to do things for other people, when you actually get to a point when you're not doing that, it can feel like your life is empty. But that is when you have to spend some time with yourself, get your sacral chakra open, and trying to like spend some time and realize what it is that makes you happy, right? Instead of running around after other people all the time trying to make them happy, what makes you happy? I feel like there's a situation that you're about to detach from, or you're already detached from it, or a person maybe. Could be a job, you know, it doesn't have to be an actual person. Jeez. Okay. There is somebody who had that. Leo? I don't know if I said this already about the Leo reading, that you might want to watch it, because it's, yeah, I think I said it right. Yeah, Leo had this card, and this card hardly ever comes out in this deck. The Alpha Draconians, corrupt, unethical cults. So there's someone unethical, or there's some, maybe you work for an unethical or corrupt boss, or a business or something like that. Or it's like a person. You have someone around you who's always scheming, they're always plotting, like, what can I get next from Virgo? What can I do now? How can I upset Virgo now? What can I get from Virgo? What can I make Virgo do for me? They're unethical. The Spirit is telling you, Virgo. This may not be for everyone. I feel like it's for a lot of you though. Because there's this really beautiful give and take connection that wants to come in. And listen, with that High Priestess card, it's almost a telepathic communication you're going to have with this person. Be it a friend or whatever, a lover, it's a soulmate type energy with the High Priestess. It's all, you may even find that you're having like telepathic communication with this person, like you're communicating a lot in the 5D. It's a very, very deep connection. The High Priestess is the deepest connection that you can have. It actually surpasses the Two of Cups, in my opinion. But Spirit is telling you, you have some kind of unethical, corrupt, vicious, kind of scheming energy in your midst that you got to get rid of. Yeah, it's time to detach from someone. I knew this wanted to come out. It was at the bottom of the deck and I was like, I'll reshuffle. I don't know, sometimes I expect an actual hand to come out of midair and just smack me upside the head, you know. Like, you have the Grace. Timid, misunderstood, and shy. you're very shy about taking help from people. Like, you're very timid about taking help from people. Like, you feel, I don't know if it's a guilt thing, like you feel like you shouldn't, excuse me, like you feel like you should always be the one giving to people, like giving. No. That's not how it works. And I say this with love from, you know, as someone who was like taken advantage of for many years, because this is what I did until I, you know, realized like, no, that's not how it works. You know, the people around you should be wanting to give to you. You shouldn't even have to be asking for this. You know what I mean? It should be that like equal give and take. You may even be feeling a bit shy about coming into some kind of relationship here where you're not the one giving all the time, because sometimes, you know, if that's what you're used to, like, you know, taking things from people can feel really wrong at the start. And I'm not saying that you should be taking everybody's stuff, I'm just saying there should be equal give and take in every relationship. You have someone, I can't believe you had that card, Leo had it too, like there's someone really kind of vicious in your energy. I think some of you have some kind of, alright, because you have the Divine Feminine card here. This is either you really stepping into your Divine Feminine, or for the males watching, or the, I should say masculines watching, you have a Divine Feminine wanting to come in, and this person wants to take care of you, Virgo. They're very sweet. Masculine or feminine, whoever this person is very sweet. Yeah, I feel like for the masculines watching this, you have a Divine Feminine coming in here. And, you know, for the feminines watching this, I really feel like you're stepping into your Divine Feminine, because that's another thing. The Divine Feminine doesn't feel weird about receiving, right? You know, because when you're kind of out of sorts in your Divine Feminine, you feel like you can't take things from people, like you can't accept things, right? You shouldn't be receiving. But the Divine Feminine is all about receptive energy, you know, letting people help you, like letting people, you know, help look after you, like not kind of working yourself into the ground, trying to give to other people all the time. That's not Divine Feminine. You know, when the sacral chakra is open, that's Divine Feminine, like taking time out to like preen, or to have a bath, or to, you know, spend that extra 10 quid on a nice cushion for the house or something, you know, feeling like you deserve nice things and to be treated nicely. That's Divine Feminine energy. Okay, let's get, move that there. Let's get a couple of these guys here. What else for Virgo, please? You have Lighten Up, and you have Connect to Spirit in Nature. I just want one more from that deck, please, Spirit. No? Okay. So yeah, this is a beautiful card, because it's very simplistic. I really like it. It's just a feather, you know. I actually like this deck. They're very simplistic images. Not that I don't like the other decks, but I just love all the decks. But this has kind of come out next to this turtle, be joyful and trusting. So for one thing, when you see an angel feather like that, it's a little sign that your angels are protecting you, okay? There's a strong message in this reading about you are protected, okay? You shouldn't feel guilty for detaching from whatever this horrible energy is that you have around you. You know, when there's a message coming in from Spirit saying you have a horrible energy around you, get rid of it. That's your cue to go ahead and stop feeling guilty. But yeah, it's a number 6 as well. So, you know, the 6s in tarot are all about harmony, like coming out of difficult spaces of energy and moving into harmony. Your energy is about to lighten. Your energy is much heavier than it should be because of this person or this job or whatever the situation that you're in is. Your energy is much heavier than it should be. Once you detach from this person or situation, you're going to lighten up a lot. And it's also time, they're saying it's time for you to be more joyful and trusting. And it's very, very difficult to do that when you have toxic energy around you. It's very difficult to raise your vibration when you're surrounded by toxic energy all the time. And you have the rainbow, connect to spirit and nature. So this is a number 1. This is a new beginning. You know, there's that, it's making me think of that Dolly Parton quote, you know, if you want to see the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. So I feel like you've been putting up with the rain, and it's time now for the rain to stop. Because this is a number 1, so it's like a new beginning. And it's like the rain is going to stop and the rainbow is going to come out. You're about to see the rainbow now. There's like a purification happening. Like your world is being purified. You gonna give me one more from this deck, or I don't know why I'm obsessing about this. Okay, let's see what these are. So you have blue. I only wanted one spirit, but okay, cool. You have blue, activate your healing power. So this is a number 10, which means something's ending. Something's ending. When you end this, I really feel you're gonna feel so much lighter, so much happier. You have some kind of, something is weighing you down, and it shouldn't be. You shouldn't be this weighed down. You're carrying somebody else's energy. Once you end this, you will feel a lot lighter, and you're gonna start to heal. God, I feel like it's like it's like I can't take it anymore. I feel like that's the energy that you're in at the moment. It's like I can't take it anymore. And you have cyan, build your confidence, number 8. So there's definitely something here about like it's time for you to get your confidence back up, because I feel like this person or situation has kind of like, you know, taking your confidence from you a little bit here. And you have the magenta, number 5. Definitely change here. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. So again, this is kind of about not being so logical and allowing like this high priestess to come out, like your inner knowing, because I feel like your intuition is screaming at you. Okay, let's get one more. 2 more. I swear they just do it on purpose. You have rose, attract a relationship. Yeah, I thought so. You have a relationship coming in, and it's a number 6. So this is going to be a very, very harmonious relationship. It's nothing like your last ones. And like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a new friend or a group of friends, or I don't know, maybe you're going to make peace with someone in your family, or you're going to get closer to someone in your family, or it's a business partnership. And you have yellow, purify your body. You know what I'm actually getting from this card though is I think it's not so much about purifying your body, though for some of you it may be, but this is about confidence and your solar plexus opening up. There's a relationship coming that's going to really help you heal. Like this person's going to make you feel confident again, because I feel like there's someone that's been taking your confidence. This person's going to help build it back up. You're attracting a very happy, very healthy relationship, very pure. And you have 2 here, which in terms of love, the number 2 talks about such a beautiful connection, like a connection with like equal give and take, like a divine partner. You can Google it. I can't remember how to say it properly because I won't do it justice, but honestly, if you Google or do another, doesn't have to be Google, 222, like angel number 222 love. It's such a beautiful connection you have coming in here, honestly. Okay, what else for Virgo, please? What else for Virgo, please? 3 of Swords. Oh my god. So underneath the clover, release your guilt, you have the 3 of Swords. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. There's a very big emotional release coming up for you. You've been tied to someone via guilt. And you know what, Virgo? I don't care what anybody says. Guilt is not a good enough reason to continue any kind of relationship. That's not healthy. You've been tied to someone or something. Could even be a job, you know, maybe you're staying in a crap job because your boss is like, oh, please don't leave, like the company's, you know, really struggling, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, somebody's taking too much from you. It's a very, very unequal situation, like unbalanced. I feel like you're being taken advantage of in some way. And not just that, it's really damaging your self-esteem, whatever this is. There's a huge emotional release coming up for you. I feel like some of you may end up, you know, take this if it, you know, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, obviously don't take it. But a lot of this like guilt complex starts in childhood in some way. And I'm not saying you got it from your parents, though it is very common. You know, you could have picked it up in school, from a teacher, from brothers and sisters, from a gran or whatever. There's some kind of, I feel like you kind of, it's almost like you just feel guilty all the time if you're not doing things, if you're not running around after other people, you feel guilty. So some of you may find yourselves looking into your childhood or your past, certainly your past, if not your childhood, wondering where this guilt complex comes from. Okay, what else, please? And I say guilt complex with love. Again, I told you before, it's a thing I struggle with. What else for Virgo, please? Okay then. Wow, your messages are coming through pretty clear today. So you have Change Your Life, Archangel Chamuel, and you have the Five of Cups. So the fives are always about change. Something has not, all right. This is actually a nice version of this Five of Cups here. It says on this card, everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So something's definitely ending, but I feel like you're not going to be sad so much as guilty that this thing is ending. So they're telling you here, everything, this is happening for a reason. Okay, you may be with somebody very narcissistic, or somebody who's like, they crave a lot of attention or something, you know, and you're just, because I'm just looking at this, it's a weird card. See how she's like trying on dresses, and this, it's almost like the angel's kind of like, yeah, you look beautiful, like, ah, yeah, all hail the chick in the green dress. So it's, you know, I'm thinking maybe this green dress chick is like kind of a representing someone that's maybe like kind of selfish in your life, someone that you had to give a lot of attention to, that didn't reciprocate, you know, that you maybe did a lot of things for, because she's got a lot of presents down here too. I feel like you're releasing this kind of energy. There's someone like that that you're releasing. Embrace the happiness that's coming in, Virgo. Especially it's come out with this Archangel Chamuel, Change Your Life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that changes brings. That's two cards that say exactly the same thing. Embrace the opportunities for change. You have changed, and don't doubt that you deserve this, okay? There's some kind of switch in your mentality here. You stayed with this person, or you stayed in the job because you didn't believe you deserved anything. You weren't worth more than that. There's a change in perspective that's going to cause you to leave this person or leave this situation, and I feel like it may be kind of sudden. It may be something that you've been trying to leave, you've known that you had to leave it for a while, but you've been kind of procrastinating because, you know, you're a Virgo, you don't want to upset people, right? Some people need to be upset. Sorry. You know, if this is the kind of energy that you're dealing with, they don't care about you. This person doesn't care about you, not really. So, pretty intense messages, but there's definitely a change coming here. I feel like Spirit just really wants to hammer this home. Oh my god, you have the 9 of Swords. What's behind that? And the Hierophant, Divine Guidance. So this has come out underneath Detach and this Alpha Draconian, like corrupt, unethical person. The 9 of Swords. This person has caused you an awful lot of anxiety, the person or situation has caused you an awful lot of anxiety, an awful lot of worry, sleepless nights possibly. Release feelings of regret, guilt to your angels. This person has made you feel guilty. It could even be like a family member, you know, who always makes you feel guilty for not doing enough or something. Makes you feel like a bad person, right? If you don't like jump whenever they snap their fingers. It's time to release that. You're not a bad person, Virgo. You don't have to feel guilty all the time. That's not why you're here. Guilt is such a low vibration emotion as well. Like, it's so dangerous to be around people that try to make you feel guilty all the time because it's a control thing. If you're interested, you should Google Hawkins scale of consciousness. And you have the Hierophant here. So the Hierophant is all about being open to divine guidance, like being open to what Spirit is trying to give you. And I feel like you've resisted it because, for one thing, you didn't feel worthy. I feel like there's been some kind of new opportunity floating around that you've been thinking about taking. Like maybe with a person or a new job or something, and you feel like you're not worthy of it, and you've been really stressing out about it. But they're saying like just be open to what we're trying to give you here because it's divine. I want to put them like that. And with this 6 of Pentacles here, there may be some kind of promotion for some of you, or like, yeah, like an increase in salary, some kind of manager position, like it could be a teacher position that you're stepping into. You feel like maybe you're not good enough to do it, or you feel like you're a bit shy or something. They're saying no, like that's destined for you, whatever that is. But with the Hierophant, it would be like manager. It could even be a spiritual job, like manager, team leader, teacher, someone that people listen to. What else for Virgo, please? What else for Virgo, please? They just put that Iggy Azalea song in my head. You know, I'ma change your life. You have the Hierophant again. Okay, so you have the 6 of Pentacles twice. You have the 6 of Pentacles underneath the 6 of Pentacles. And then you have that timid, misunderstood, shy card. Okay, there's 2 things happening here, I think. You take it as it resonates, okay? For some of you, this is definitely like a promotion, or it's like more money. There's some kind of more money coming in that you feel like maybe you don't deserve, or a promotion that you feel like you don't deserve. But for others of you, this is a relationship where it is equal give and take. This person wants to love you. They want to give to you, whether that's a friend or whatever, friend or lover or whatever. So it's going to take you some time, I think, to get used to that. Because when you first get into this connection, you may try and do things for this person, and they're going to be like, hey, just relax, okay? Like, I don't, you know, it's lovely that you want to do things for me all the time, but I don't need you to do that for me. I just want you to sit down and relax and let me make you a cup of tea, eat this Kit Kat, you know. I feel that's what you're going to have to get used to, is someone trying to help you, trying to spoil you, trying to look after you. Because you have the Empress here. Finally, the camera focuses. So underneath the High Priestess and this Divine Feminine card, you have the Empress. So you certainly have, I feel like for the masculines watching this, you have a Divine Feminine coming in for you here. For the feminines watching this, you are really stepping into your feminine energy, or you have a feminine energy coming towards you. But this is really about nurturing yourself. Listening to your intuition and nurturing yourself. And you have the Hierophant here again, unity. So it's the Hierophant. You have a lot of doublers here. Some of you may have been married, or you may have been engaged, or in a really long-term commitment that you're breaking up with someone because it's not working, because this person is taking from you, Virgo. And you may have kind of resisted moving on from this person because you're kind of traditional, like you didn't want, like you wanted to try and make it work. You know, you're always in this kind of Hierophant energy where you feel like you have to be the one looking after other people, you have to be the strong one, this kind of thing. But I feel like it's just done. You know, and the Hierophant is a number 5 as well, like more change. Let's just get one more from this deck. What else for Virgo, please? It's really important that you're listening to your intuition and allowing what Spirit is trying to bring in for you, like allowing it to come in. Don't doubt your worth. You're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to seek out your own happiness. That's too many. I'm not taking all those. Okay. What else for Virgo, please? You have the, oh my god. You have the 8 of Cups. Underneath the 5 of Cups and change your life, you have the 8 of Cups. So, you know, it doesn't really show it very well in this deck, but in the traditional Rider-Waite, the 8 of Cups is someone moving on from something because they have had their cup somewhere where it was not being appreciated, right? So they're taking it somewhere where it's going to be appreciated. And the thing is with the 8 of Cups is the person is guided by the moon, which means they're being guided by their intuition. So you may have no physical evidence to do this. Like, you know, you may have someone, you may feel like there's another opportunity coming or something like this, and you're just being completely guided by your intuition. But it's a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful. I really feel like whatever this is, you've tried to make it work. Like, you tried, Virgo, but you can't, like, with this, what are you supposed to do with that? What are you supposed to do with that energy? You know, it's toxic. Wherever you've been is really toxic. And you have the Temperance card. So this is balance in this deck. Come out with the 8 of Cups here. So you're definitely, I see you moving on from something, and I see you balancing toxic energy here. You know, the Temperance card is about learning to balance toxic energy. So I feel like you've been in this toxic energy, but you're going to learn to balance it, okay? Again, this is it's a number 5. I see a lot of change. There is definitely change coming in. Jeez. And I feel like it's going to be instigated by you, is the thing. You have pay attention to your ideas as they are the messages of the divine. So again, it may be with you that you're kind of going, this is not logical, like this is a weird thing that I'm doing, like I can't just leave this person behind, blah blah blah. But the ideas that you're getting about this person, they're not wrong. This is your guides talking to you. This is the universe talking to you. I'm going to reshuffle that one. What else for Virgo, please? I'm going to put that there. Yeah, you're really being very divinely guided here. And I feel like you're massively overthinking it. because you're operating from guilt, which is very, very confusing. Like constantly being in this guilt, abusive mindset is very confusing, because that's what abusers do. They want you to be confused. They want you to feel guilty and feel confused, because then you can't make rational decisions. Because the rational decision is to leave. If someone is, yeah, the camera just went to 11:11 as I said that. Like, if you're in a toxic situation where you're basically being abused and someone's taking from you and they're unethical and corrupt, you gotta leave, Virgo. What else for Virgo, please? You have, your prayers are manifesting, remain positive and follow your guidance. So again, I feel like you've manifested this equal give and take partnership. They are manifesting, it is coming true. Some of you may also have manifested a promotion or like a raise, or it could be someone also with the Six of Pentacles giving you money in some way. Stay positive though, keep following the guidance, because I know it can be confusing when you feel like everything's changing, right? But it's changing for the better is the thing. Because there's a beautiful relationship that wants to come in after this. Let me just reshuffle that. What else for Virgo, please? Anything else from this deck for Virgo? Oh my god. I think we're going to take all of these. It's a lot, but we're going to take them. You're not going to believe this one. This isn't what you expected to happen, but trust that it is part of the plan. So they're just saying to you, like, it wasn't part of your plan, but it was part of the plan, okay? You maybe, there's maybe a person here, like, you didn't expect to meet them. You know, maybe you were already in a relationship or something, or you were already in a job, and then this person rocked up, or you like got offered a new job, and you didn't start thinking about, because maybe you were happy enough where you were because you didn't know anything else, right? But then you kind of started, like, say it's a new job, like maybe you started comparing and you're like, wait a minute, like this new job, like I have to work a lot less hours and like it's a lot more pay and there's a lot more benefits. Like I actually didn't realize I was, excuse me, being heavily taken advantage of in my current job. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Drop your mask and trust that what happens will help you move forward. Because I feel like you've been trying to be so stoic about this, like in typical Virgo fashion, like you've just been, you know, stiff upper lip and trying to get through it, like being with this terrible person, and like, yeah, I feel like as soon as you kind of admit to yourself that you're not happy, things are just going to change like that. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Yeah, so you definitely have some toxic energy, but there's a new positive energy coming in. It's almost like as soon as you release this, because the universe hates a void, so as soon as you get rid of something, it fills it with something else. You know, and if you keep your thoughts positive and like you set the intention, because you obviously have set the intention for like, I want more money, or like I want a relationship with equal give and take, the universe will give it to you, but you have to get rid of something else first. You have to make space. There's news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your ingenuity. So there's something very exciting, and it's coming out on top of that rose card, attract a relationship. I think you have a relationship coming towards you. Right, let me get some of these bad boys here. Okay, what else for Virgo, please? I'm going to pull some cards at the end. I'm going to pull some tarot to find out more about this relationship coming towards you. What else for Virgo, please? Enjoy the calm before the storm. See, it's going to happen very fast. Like once you end whatever this is you've got going on at the moment, this new stuff, this new thing, this new person, whatever is going to come in very fast. Have faith. That's coming through very strongly, because you have the Hierophant twice, which is all about having faith. And I know, Virgo, like, you like things to be planned, right? You like to know what's going on. But sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith. And I feel like you're being very strongly pushed by your intuition, which is maybe not something you usually do. Oh my God. Stop trying to save people who hurt you. Well, I'm just gonna leave that there. What else for Virgo, please? Is it worth it? So there's a couple of messages there. Yes, that making this change is different than what you would usually do, because I know you like your routine and you like stability and comfort and all this. But and yes, this may be a pain in the arse to have to do this, and like, it's never fun having to leave toxic people behind, because there's always that interim period where they're still kind of clinging on, and they can make your life a bit shitty for a while, but only for a very short time, Virgo. They can only do it, I mean, in most circumstances, like, they can only do it for a very short time. So you may have to put up with, like, I don't know, them mouthing off at you, or like some, you know, an interim of change, which will be uncomfortable. But is it worth it to have your happiness and this beautiful new companion coming in, like, long, or a better job long term? It's worth it, right? Also, they're saying here, you keep trying to save this person or these people. Is it worth it? Are they changing? Have you seen any discernible change in them? Because Spirit's saying you haven't. You know, is it worth sacrificing your whole life for people that aren't going to change? Some people don't want to change. That is the sad truth. And they will just bring you down with them. You know, some people would rather just be an asshole, or some people would just rather, you know, do bad things, or they would rather be a victim. And it's really sad, but... Right, what else for Virgo, please? Oh, you have abundance. Leo had that too. You're getting a lot of the same cards as Leo. Your message is much more... Leave! Like, they're basically screaming at you. So you have abundance coming in here as well. Like, money. I feel like this is money. Like a pay rise or a promotion or something. Or you might end up with someone that's, I don't know, maybe you're going to move in with them. It gives you more money or something. And let's get one more. What else for Virgo, please? Releasing unhealthy habits. So this is about the guilt. This is about constantly trying to save people that are hurting you. This is about constantly feeling guilty for wanting your own happiness, for trying to do things for yourself. That's what they mean by releasing unhealthy habits. And there's nothing wrong with trying to do nice things for people. Obviously that's what you're supposed to do, right? But not when the person is basically a black hole. You know what I mean? Because this new person that's coming in, you know, friend or whatever, they're gonna really appreciate you. Like, really, really appreciate you. Like, every little thing that you do for this person, they're gonna give it back to you. You have Keep the Faith at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm gonna get one from this deck. What else for Virgo, please? Fell on the floor. Hold on a second. Virgo, you have hope. Hope indicates that the sun is about to come out in an area of your life. Affirmation: I am eternally optimistic. Remember, the universe wants you to have your heart's desire. It is simply waiting for you to believe you deserve it before the angels bring it to you. See, this is all about you haven't felt worthy of something better. Do your part by deciding what you truly want, then send out positive thoughts for the changes you seek and for the fulfillment of your wishes. Beautiful. I'm going to get some of these, and then I'm going to get into the tarot and try and find out a bit more about this new person coming in. For those of you interested in love, you have Be Still. So there's a little bit of, you know, when you're in that Nine of Swords energy and you're overthinking everything and you're worrying and you're not, you know, sleepless nights, and it's a Gemini card, I know the Nine of Swords well. If you can do some meditation or even just sitting quietly with a cup of coffee, the answers will come to you. The answers and inner strength and inner knowing will come to you. What else for Virgo, please? Nothing else from this deck? Okay, I'm going to get into the tarot, which I have left on the other side of the room. Give me a second. And look what's on the bottom of the deck, Virgo. The Seven of Swords. Leaving behind. This person may have lied to you. They do seem kind of deceitful. With the Alpha Draconians, like corrupt, unethical. They seem like deceitful, or they misrepresented themselves, or they take from you. I think they take a lot from you. So I'm just getting this it's like, what can I take from Virgo now? Like, I'm going to bleed Virgo dry. But the Seven of Swords is about leaving a toxic situation behind. Because it was something, I think it's a karmic situation you've been in. So you've learned the lessons, you know, and it's time to bounce. A lot of you are leaving for a soulmate. I just saw the Six of Cups. So yeah, like Six of Cups again. At the bottom of the deck, and the Three of Wands on the split. You have a soulmate coming in here. This is a past life connection. So like I said, it doesn't have to be love. For those of you not looking for love, it can be a friend, you know, it can be someone you're going to go into business with. Three of Wands though. This is your ships coming in now, okay? Leaving the past behind. There's going to be a conversation where you both get on the same page here, because you both feel the same way. And as soon as you leave, this is going to happen very fast. With the Knight of Swords, you're going to be very happy. Could be a Leo with the Sun. Also because it's very similar to the Leo reading. I'm just wondering if you're dealing with a Leo or someone with like a Leo rising or something. Okay, tell me about this person coming in for Virgo. The Page of Cups. Okay. Oh my god, this is so lovely for you. So the Page of Cups, they could be younger than you. They don't have to be. The Page of Cups is a really sweet, very childlike energy. Not childish, childlike. Very childlike. Like very innocent, very open, very kind of heart on their sleeve. Like they may be kind of creative. You know, they may, I don't know, they may read you poetry or some shit like this. Oh yeah, they're just night and day compared to, look at that. Look at, if I could pick up the card, I bet I can't pick up. Oh, these nails, I just got my nails done and like, I can't do anything. They're real. I don't know what happened. Usually I'm fine, but you have, look at the difference between that, what you've been dealing with and what's coming towards you. Look at that. Look at that shit. It's like you've been dealing with like some kind of hideous monster, and then you have like just literally the sweetest energy coming in. The Tower. This is going to happen very, very fast. Very, very fast. The Sun. They could definitely be a Leo. You are going to be very, very happy very quickly. Once you make this decision, and I feel you will, or you've already done it, look, you've either already done this or you're like on the verge of doing it. Maybe you're going to see this reading and it'll be, because I feel like it's a little kick up the arse maybe, because you're too nice, Virgo. You're too nice. Trying to save people that hurt you. But they could also be, they could also be a Pisces with the Page of Cups, or they could be an Aries with the Tower. You're going to be very, very happy very quickly. There's going to be some kind of revelation here. Like you're gonna see, I don't know if it's meeting this, maybe you've not met them yet, but, or you've not been offered this new job yet, but there's gonna be some kind of revelation that makes you see your own worth. Something is not working, all right? Where you are is not working. But it had to end, like with the tower, it had to end so that the sun can come out, right? So that things can be rebuilt. There's something here about, also your belief system is going to change, and I feel like it's your beliefs about you. I feel like heavily you have this belief that you're not worthy of the job or this new person or being loved or valued. That's going to change. You have the 8 of Cups again. So I see you're leaving. So this is what I was talking about. See how there's that gap? Because he's taken the cup away, his cup of love, away from somewhere where it's not being appreciated, and he's going to go give it to someone who is going to appreciate it. And look at that, this person is ready and willing with their cup. They're holding it out to you. You know, they're like, here baby, look. You have the Justice card, so you may be, yeah, with this Justice card has come out over the Hierophant, so you may be divorcing this person, or maybe a long-term partnership of some kind, long-term commitment, long-term business partnership. 2 of Swords. I feel like it's been a long time coming. Yeah, because this kind of wants to come out over this this drop your mask. I feel like for a long time you just tried to deal with it, like I said earlier, in that Virgo kind of stiff upper lip, stoic, like I'm not going to complain, I'm just going to get on with it kind of way. But it's come to some kind of head. I don't know if this person's done something specific now, or if it's just this realization. Could be something to do with the eclipse. Tell me about this new person coming in though for Virgo. The Fool. They could be an Aries, or they could have Aries in their chart somewhere. This is going to happen very fast, all right? The Fool here, they're very carefree. Whoever this person is, their energy is nothing like what you've been dealing with. They're very light, very carefree. There's been some kind of, you've not been talking to this new person, but it's going to be, there's going to be a lot of emotions revealed very quickly. There's some kind of conversation happening here, and I feel like you're both just going to go bleh. You're just going to blurt this out, or the job offer is going to come very quickly. Like if you're watching this hoping for a job, you know, you have something coming in very quickly, so prepare. And look, you have the 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So don't miss this opportunity because you don't feel worthy. Okay? I'm gonna say that again. Do not miss this opportunity because you don't feel worthy. Because this whole reading is about Spirit telling you that you are worthy. You have been around a person or persons who have made you feel unworthy. Get rid of them. Anyone who makes you feel like that, get rid of them. Okay, tell me a little bit more about this new person coming in for Virgo. Oh my god. Well, that's pretty much one of the last cards I'm going to pull, okay? Because you can't get any better than that, really. You have the 4 of Wands here. This is someone, if you're looking for marriage, if you're looking for a long-term commitment, Virgo, this is the one, okay? And I've just happened to have put it out over the Tower next to the Sun. I think you're going to be in a commitment with this person very quickly. I think you're going to move in together quickly. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I think that's what's going to happen. So I don't know if it's like you're in a relationship and then you leave and you're just like, fuck it, let's just move in together, yeah? And I think they're going to be like, yeah, let's do that. Even maybe it's like maybe a new flatmate or something, if it's not a lover you're looking for. But 4 of Wands, like this is it for the love. This is Virgo. Like this is forever. Marriage, long-term commitment. The 9 of Pentacles here. This person's fairly independent, and I want to put this over the 6 of Pentacles. So you've been dealing with, I think, a taker. This person does not need your money. This person does not need you to give them things. They don't need that. They have their own shit. Like this person with the Nine of Pentacles, they're very independent. They're just looking for that one extra pentacle, which is you, to give them the Ten of Pentacles. They already have everything that they need, but you're their extra pentacle to give them the Ten of Pentacles. They're also very, you know, with the Nine of Pentacles, like very confident, very happy energy. A lot of yellow here. This person's very happy. They're very happy, loving energy. King of Swords with the Hermit. They could be a Virgo. They could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They themselves may find it a little difficult to open up. They may have been through something themselves. But they're very, very smart, very logical, very, very smart. You guys will have some excellent conversations together. They kind of maybe have been in hermit mode until they met you. I feel like they've not been doing a lot of dating either, this person. They're a nice mix. Like, they're very happy, very independent, but I feel like they don't let a lot of people in. You know, I think you're very special. Same as you, right? You don't let a lot of people in either. You know, I feel like you're perfect for each other. And again, Six of Pentacles, very equal give and take here. Ace of Cups. It's divine. It's a divine love you got coming in here. I could go on forever, but I'm going to stop now. This is something really beautiful you have coming in here, Virgo, and I'm really, really happy for you because you deserve it. And don't think that you don't, okay? That's the whole message of this reading. So, yes, I'm going to leave the reading there, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Many, many thanks for watching. It was such a pleasure to read for you and be in your energy as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it a lot. And don't forget to check out my new channel, my new spiritual life coaching channel, How to Train Your Caterpillar. Many blessings, Virgo. Love and light.